Everyone knows about the beautiful natural wonders of Iceland. And while it is gorgeous, everyone who comes to Iceland must first take a stop in the capital city of Reykjavik. In today's video, we will be showing you everything we did in Reykjavik, including a delicious food tour, ATVing, souvenir shopping, and more. Our trip to Iceland began with an early morning 3-hour flight from Norway to Reykjavik. Stop number 1, of course, was the famous Rainbow Street.
Wow, that's so nice.
The Rainbow Street is one of Reykjavik's iconic sites and leads straight to the famous Halgrimskirkja.
In the rain. Rainbow in the rain. Ooh. In the hot dogs. By the church. Oh, you're eating. You're already eating. How is it? Is it yummy?
Yeah.
It's our first Icelandic hot dog. It looks very beautiful, in my opinion, with a bite out of it.
After having our first taste of Icelandic hot dog cuisine, we went to the church. After listening to an amazing organ concert in the church, we kept exploring the city.
It's kind of prettier when it's like gray and gloomy like this. Hey kitty. Who's a pretty kitty cat? You're a pretty kitty cat. Sunny Iceland. That's unheard of.
After wandering a bit, we found out our Airbnb was right next to the Sandholt Bakery. We ended up getting pastries here almost every day and even came for a sit-down breakfast one morning.
Yeah, look at all these chocolates.
Tiny.
So good. Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Another stop we made was the post office food hall.
Post food hall. Oh, the door's open. Let's go inside. This is amazing candy store.
Inside were many different cuisines to choose from. But apart from the food, we also wanted to check out the shops.
The puffins in the wild.
All the shops were full of adorable Arctic gifts and souvenirs.
So many puffins. The biggest puffin in the world.
The puffins were my favorite if you hadn't noticed. One shop was inside a library, and we got to check out Icelandic literature. In addition to all the souvenir shops, we also went to several thrift stores in town. I even found this beautiful rainbow skirt.
You need your bling. John's getting his breakfast at a sandwich shop. And it's sunny.
We also saw some funny hungry ducklings around town. As our shopping started to wind down, we made one final stop at the bonus discount grocery store. I might have even got sucked into buying a bonus piggy hoodie. I absolutely love the theming.
Well, we went to Bonus and I got some merch. I think it's really cute.
With the bonus merch bagged, we went to the boardwalk.
Natural rock formations.
It's gorgeous.
No one has touched this rock.
Ever.
No one have ever touched these rocks.
We're in a completely desolated part of civilization. Nowhere near the city whatsoever. Nowhere near. There's a seagull. Woo!
And of course, we had to stop at the Sun Voyager sculpture.
There she is. It's kind of nice.
With all the major tourism spots in Reykjavik explored, we ventured out on one of our day trips, an off-roading ATV safari through the countryside and up Lolly Mountain. After a quick lesson on how to drive the ATVs, we were off.
Get on. I'm taking a video of you getting on your bike. Get on your bike. There's my view.
Our guide took us through some of the most gorgeous landscapes I'd ever seen and up to the mountaintop. It felt so good to have driven all the way up to the mountain on ATVs after just learning how to drive.
I'm videoing, yes.
Happy
Ready
dance.
for happy dance, happy dance.
We're on the moon.
On the moon.
It was kinda windy, but the views were lovely. We really got to appreciate the landscape on one of our only sunny days in Iceland. It's crazy to think that this spot is less than an hour away from Reykjavik. But pretty soon we were back on the ATVs and headed to our next excursion in Reykjavik. Next, we went to the Floki Distillery for a whiskey tasting. There were so many whiskeys to sample, and we tried all 12 of them.
Trond in the distillery, chugging his whiskey.
So this is our Icelandic barley. Now this wasn't the original strain. The original strain, obviously, we know came from from Norway, but they had a second ice age here. If anyone says that global warming doesn't exist, this is a prime example that it does exist. This has now been able to start growing in the last 30, 40 years. And what we did before we started doing whiskey, we would sell this to breweries and bakeries. Because the husk is so thick here. We made still, but these were our first two stills that we made. So these were made out of milk vats. So originally, before we got Berta, we had Maria and Jenny. We did the original one on Maria, and then the second run on Jenny here.
After nailing our whiskey tasting, we went to dinner. But I wanted to show everyone all the fancy restaurants we ate at while in Iceland.
He's a cutie.
First, we went to Tappas Barrin. We ordered the Icelandic feast, and it was the second best meal we had in Iceland. First, we had lava rock carpaccio. Then there was puffin with blueberry sauce. Arctic char was on the menu, of course, and lobster tails. Next, we tried mink whale and lingfish. The final dinner course was lamb, followed by a passion fruit cheesecake. Another memorable restaurant was Matur og Drykker. After drinks, we had a sampling platter, some fish, a lamb, and even more lamb, followed by a creme brulee, ice cream, and brownie. Our last restaurant in Iceland was the Gastropub, where we ordered another Icelandic tasting menu. We had more puffin and whale, but also got to try horse carpaccio and more Arctic char. The main course was lamb, but dessert was a stunning unicorn cheesecake, a fantastic end to our culinary journey in Iceland. Reykjavik was incredible, but Iceland has even more to offer. Join us next time as we explore the most iconic geothermal pools in the whole country, starting with the Blue Lagoon and Sky Lagoon.